Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's live feed update chit chat episode of Couch Potato Queens. I am your host, Alex, and I am joined by my wonderful Judy, Josh. How are you doing, Josh?
Hey, girl. Things are doing good. We're having some days in these live feeds, and I am so excited for us to chat today about these live feeds. It's incredible. Like, everyone is probably freaking out because it's on fire, mama.
Yes, Madam Caliente. It feels like we've been in the house 6 weeks and it's only been 4 days. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Twitter's going to erupt if any of this crazy stuff with Claire goes down. You guys are all on the money, 100%.
Alex, can I just say, if Claire gets backdoored, I am flying my ass to LA, and I will wall call and freak out Frenchie myself, girl. I'm coming.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So we're just diving right into this right now, but the fact that Frenchie was like, I am not going to target women, and now there's like this whole plot to backdoor Claire, and we have women on the block. I'm like, I can't.
It's great. Can I just say, okay, Queen Alaska, same per, but B-Bean, I made a promise to Jolene last night that if we got 100 subscribers, we would go live today. So we got 200 subscribers, so we're obviously going live.
I'm going live too, because
I said we, girl. We.
Yeah.
I love
Gosh,
it.
I thought you'd be on a plane by now.
Girl, my ticket doesn't come immediately. I'm not flu dusting. Like, I do love Harry Potter, but I mean, I need to invent the flu dust before it happens, where I can just teleport to LA.
Hello, new subscribers. We love to see it. Give us a shout out. Say hello if you're one of the new subscribers. Hello, everybody. Yes. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Frenchie betrayed Twitter. This boy, not even man, this boy.
Definitely boy.
This boy straight up said, I'm playing this game for Twitter. Girl, no, you are not. Like, I am Twitter, okay?
He's playing this game for, like, anti-Twitter. Like,
No.
That's going on. He's not here for Twitter. Obviously, he's a troll.
Hey, Sandy.
We love Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Love you. You're great.
Hello,
everybody. So what we're going to do today for all of our new viewers, subscribers, we are the Couch Potato Queens. So we are fat friendly over here. We love it. So we rank everything with fries, okay? So we're going to talk about the contestants, how they're all doing in the house right now, and how we want you to rank it. We want to ask you guys, if it comes up, if we talk about a contestant, I want you to rank their game right now on a fry scale. So if it's something you don't like, they're a small fry. If you kind of like them, they're just in the middle, medium-sized fry. Really like, large fry. And if it is super, then you go for super size fry, everybody, if that's the best, okay? So let's go.
So make sure you guys let us know in the comments as we go through these players how they're doing just during these live feeds this first few days. Give us your fry ratings, because we want to know what size fries we're ordering for all of these players, okay? So we are going to get right into it. Let's start out with Alyssa. Oh, girl, Alyssa.
Okay, so Alyssa started off really like under the radar kind of thing. She was like not in showmances, but being told that she's in showmances. But like the girls just kind of like play a middle until she just got put up on the block. And then she's like, okay, I guess I'm playing now.
So how do we feel that her game is going? It looks like we're seeing a medium fry for her. She got targeted because she was hot.
I love it. You know what?
Like she was targeted for being on a team. Medium fries across the board. And I kind of agree with this, because I don't think she's doing anything that warrants her being a small fry. She's not horrible. She's not doing anything that's like, girl, what are you doing, baby? But yes, I agree with all of you. Medium fry. She's playing very under the radar, very safe right now.
Absolutely. I think that Alyssa, I don't see Alyssa going home this week. I really don't. I think that if Kyland gets taken out and Alyssa stays up on the block, whoever goes up with her, I think Alyssa would stay. I don't know though. Okay, so there's talks now that Claire might be the person that's going up. Anything could change in 5 minutes, but I really think regardless who Alyssa's up against, Alex, I think Alyssa will stay in the game. I think so.
Yeah, I don't see Alyssa being a first boot. That would kind of be wild if Alyssa was a first boot, because I remember when we were doing our draft pick. Yeah, guys, check it out. We do have a video where we've picked drafts. We all have teams. Me and Josh both have teams. I have Frenchie on my team, so RIP my draft.
RIP your draft. But you know,
RIP my draft.
I have Travis on mine, and I don't know if he's the target. Hopefully he's not the target.
Yeah, but Alyssa, you're a medium fry girl. Not doing anything too wild here. But let's talk about somebody who I personally am going to put higher than a medium fry. For me, Azah's the large fry. Not quite the super size, but Azah is a large fry for me because Azah is playing the game but not overplaying. And that's the problem that we're seeing right now is there's too many people who are playing too hard the first 5 days.
You know what? I don't think Azah's playing too hard at all right now.
No.
Playing one of the best games in the house, I believe. I think Azah, and we'll get to the other one hopefully soon. Mama, if you know who I'm talking about. We love Tiffany. But Azah right now is playing under the radar, but friendly, likable. She's protected by the cookout. She has a lot of people in there that like her. She's on no one's radar right now. So Azah, I think right now is like a large plus. That's how I'd say it.
Yeah. The only thing that's keeping me from a super size is I haven't seen her do anything that I'm just like, yes, like I'm like excited, like thrilled about yet. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I haven't had my socks knocked off yet. But I agree, Azah for the win. That was Azah's on my draft. So
So someone had a thing earlier about asking about like the veto controversy. What is the veto controversy? Let us know what's going on. I don't know.
Someone let us know what the veto controversy is.
Update us on that. We want to know. So
yeah, she has been keeping people in line. I agree with that. I agree for sure.
And Azah, I think, is one of the main people that is clocking Frenchie. She is looking at him in the eye and she's like, this man is off his rockers. He has some. She done already been had hers, okay? Like, cause she's looking at him in the face and she's like, okay, I seen you. We're gonna cut ties here.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Let's get to our next person, Brent Champagne.
Alex, I can't stand him.
I cannot stand this man.
Alex, he's gonna be the one if Claire goes up and him.
So real quick sidebar. Kyland said that there were only 6 chips in the veto bag and then feeds cut.
Ooh, mercy, mama. Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for filling us in promptly.
Wow. So, like, production wanted Travis and Derek X to be there, but does that mean, does that mean production wants Claire to go? Why?
Why are they creating this drama?
This is like RuPaul not wanting Jan to win. I don't understand.
I know. Also, y'all, if you're RuPaul's Drag Race fans, catch us on Fridays. Fridays, 10:15 Eastern time.
10:15, start a plug, but you know.
But yeah, this is feeling like some rigor mortis, girl, because I don't know about all that. We'll have to keep a close eye on that bag and see if it feels heavy or not. But 6 chips, that's a little too convenient.
That is just a bit, just a tad. I mean, there we go. Like, Helen was pushed, yes. So Alex, last night we were talking this season with Helen, and I was with Jolene. Shout out to Jolene, by the way. We stand Jolene here. The Queen. She is Mama. Like, she's amazing. But I was on with Jolene last time. We were talking BB15, and we said that, okay, we kind of had like mixed emotions on Amanda Zuckerman from 15. And I said that she had her tits out on the bed the entire season and controlled it until she left. It was great.
Good for her. Icon legend.
So BB15.
Yeah, rigged veto, 100%. Absolutely. So let's talk about Brent Champagne. I saw some people saying earlier in the comments that this was a small fry, and you know what? This guy's not even a small fry for me. He's like the cold fries that fall out of the bag and are like sitting under your car seat for like a month. Like, he's just so annoying to me, and I can't handle this like bro meathead like vibe that happens in Big Brother every year.
Oh, he's horrible, Alex. Like, he is trying to push for Claire to go. He's like everything we don't want in a contestant.
Yeah, literally the worst. Literally horrible. He's Happy Meal size.
No, he is like a small fry that fell out onto the floor. Half the fries aren't even there, and no salt. That's all.
Yeah. Also, screw this guy for being rude to Derek X. Like, Derek X is acting like a bro, and he's kind of acting chachi, but like, don't be rude to people. Like, stop trying to. I feel like Brent is like gonna be the person who like gets in a fight. You know what I mean?
I think he's like a second-rate version of what we call COVID Cody. Cody from last year.
COVID Cody.
COVID Cody.
Yeah, shut the restaurant down. He's the burnt fry that gets the last on the plate. Or, yes, bye, Brent. Oh my God, cold fries. Yes, this guy sucks. I'm sorry. Y'all are all on the right page. No, we're not here for it. And do not attack Queen Claire, y'all. Okay?
No, we love Claire. We are a Claire standing show, okay? There we go.
Yeah, we love Claire. Don't do it. Let's talk about Brittany D'Angelo for a minute, because first off, we did not like Brittany. Then we loved Brittany. Then we didn't like Brittany. Then we liked Brittany. And now we're like, girl, what are you doing?
It's like a pendulum swing, and I think it's evened out. I'm indifferent. I'm medium on Brittany. She's in the All Girls Alliance.
Yeah, which I like.
Which we like. As long as she doesn't rat it out to Frenchie, I will say medium plus. If she rats it out to Frenchie, she's going in with Brent and the small fries.
Yeah. She's like the perfect equivalent of a medium fry, where she's not doing anything I hate, and she's not really making any big moves, and she's not doing anything to screw anyone over, really. So we'll see if she can kind of wheel. Like, I'm worried she's going to be like too much of a personality, and it's going to like piss people off.
Yeah.
You know?
I think right now the house overall really likes her. I don't think she's on anyone's radars unless it's good. I think people want to bring her in. I even think there were discussions to bring her in with this whole slaughterhouse butcher, candlestick maker, whatever thing. Like, I don't see Brittany not making jury. I think she'll make jury.
Oh, I agree. She's 100% in the jury.
Yeah.
100%. Small fry. Let us know why you think she's a small fry. I'm curious about that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Just so anyone knows, the reason that I love reality TV is for a fight. So if Brent Champagne wants to cause a fight, that's what I want.
Okay, do we think he's going to cause a fight though? Like,
out of everybody, he seems like the one who's going to cause a fight.
Or Frenchie.
I think him and Frenchie could fight.
Girl, speaking of Frenchie, can we just okay, so we're agreeing like Brittany medium size fry. Can we just cut to Frenchie? Because
we're gonna go in order, y'all. We are not cutting to Frenchie.
Okay.
I'm an alphabetical queen.
All right. Let's do alphabetical. Well, we're getting F. F is coming up. So
yeah, we will get to Frenchie when we get to Frenchie.
Amazing. So I'd say Brittany medium size. We're getting there. Okay.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Okay. I know y'all in the comments want to talk about Frenchie, so we're gonna wait so we don't forget everybody else, because we're gonna be on Frenchie for a minute.
All right, we'll go to Christian.
Okay. I just want to say, why is this guy in cornrows?
Okay, Tiffany gave him the cornrows. It was all Tiffany.
Oh no, I mean that's fine. Tiffany can give cornrows to whoever she wants, but this guy just looks wild. I'm like, I do not want to turn on the live feeds and look at this man in cornrows.
But he's there in our faces with those cornrows, girl.
I'm like, it's like when you got to play Big Brother at 11, but you have to go to the gathering of the Juggalos at 12. Like, I cannot. When you're playing Big Brother at 11, but you're dropping a fire mixtape at 12. I'm like, I cannot. Like, he looked so sexy when he had the short hair on his Instagram. Yeah, he actually looked okay before.
Beautiful eyes.
I think his hair is not braided anymore. I could be wrong.
Alex, I've kind of changed my mind on him, though. I don't hate him the most. I think he's naive and doesn't know how to play the game at all, but I hate more people way more than him.
Oh, yeah. No, I totally hate other people way more than him. Yeah, medium because he won comps already. Yeah. So he, you know what I will give him, and I said this on our first Big Brother podcast, was for episode 1, is that he was the only one who played that competition correctly. He put all the pieces on the floor and he got that shit done in 2 seconds. So good for him. We thought he was just a big dum-dum, but good for him. He's good at competitions and he's clearly proving us wrong because no one picked him for our draft.
All right, let me pick just this one. Trey, are you Trey that was on with Shan earlier today? Because I love you. Just got to say that, Trey. We love you at CPQ. You are awesome. So
Production didn't want his hair braided. They're like, no. Production's like, no.
Oh yeah, maybe production wanted him to like have a distinct look, you know. So they're like, "World game."
Oh, small because he messed up Alyssa's game.
He did, yeah, because Frenchie thought that they were in a showmance, and then like lied to them and said 4 people were telling me you guys were in a showmance. And they're like, who? And he's like, Derek X, and it was Derek X, all in his head.
But yeah, I will bring up Sandy's comment here. He lost HOH because of his team. This guy's a comp beast, so I mean, it's not a bad idea to get him out like quickly. So. Very true. This guy's showing that he's going to be good at these competitions, even if they're physical or like weird mental competitions. So, he's a
competitor. I definitely think he could be the next HOH, which kind of scares me, but I think he could probably win a few comps.
Yeah. All right. Let's get on to our Queen Claire.
About it, girl. Even though she's potentially going up on the block this week, I still love me some Claire. Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what? If there's anybody who I can think can talk herself off the block or talk herself into, not being sent home week 1, it's Claire. But you know what? Even if they send Claire home, good on them because she's the biggest threat.
But I don't want the biggest threat to go.
I know. I mean, horrible for us. But can you say that if you were in the Big Brother house, someone like Claire, if they weren't aligning with you, like if Claire for some reason like wouldn't align with you, wouldn't she be your target?
Honestly, if Claire ends up going first, Alex, I feel like they'd bring her back. It'd be like a Vanjie of Big Brother. I feel like they would because the fans love her.
Oh, 100%. Like this woman is not done.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I have a crush on Claire too, of course. Yes.
And she's like that girl next door.
Yeah, super size. But if she's being targeted, then large. Okay. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
I can't believe she was an alternate and they cast Frenchie. Like, really? Totally.
This is okay. So Frenchie and Claire are like the 2 types of super fans. There's the 2 all like opposite ends. So we have Frenchie is like the super fan that like overplays, like the Ronnie or the Audrey Middleton. Shout out to Sequester, by the way. That are like the overplayer super fan, and then we have Claire who's kind of playing that under the radar game and is really trying to like get out there and really get to know these people before she starts, strategizing like crazy. I just hope it isn't too late. I mean, she got herself, we'll talk about the alliances. I got that map ready to talk tonight about the alliances, but I really hope she can do it. So
yeah. It looks like we got some Sequester fans in the house.
Yes, we love
and yeah, absolutely. Twitter is going to go wild if Claire gets sent home week 1, because we were all backing her. We love Claire, so it will be rough. But I give her a super size. I don't care if she's being targeted. I think it's a compliment to be targeted, because that means that you're clearly a strong player. So, yeah.
But just a boring season. I don't want a BB16 redo. We don't want it.
No, we do not. 100%.
Were you watching last night, Alex, with French was literally waking people out of their beds last night. Like, we'll talk. It's coming. He was waking people up in the middle of the night to make a bomb squad. Literally, man is cuckoo doodle doo. Cuckoo.
Who was?
Frenchie.
Oh my God. Well, we're almost to him. We will get to him shortly, y'all. We will get to Frenchie in a second, because you have to fill me in a bit on some of the stuff he's doing.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about Derek. I am so surprised by Derek, because when we were first going through these bios, just based on his answers, it seemed like this guy might not be coming on the show for the right reasons. Like, that was what we thought, is like, oh, his answers are kind of short. He doesn't seem to know Big Brother. But like, Derek is playing a good game.
I think so too. Derek's doing good, and I love seeing again a plus size gay man in the house. Like, work, mama. It makes me want to apply next year. Give some couch potato queen, representation on Big Brother. That's what I want to do. But like, his style's good. He's playing the game good. He's playing a good social game. He's being out there and over the top and making those alliances. But I think he's not revealing all his cards. I think he's trusting the Cookout Alliance the most right now. And I think that Barrick could do it. Yes, we call him Barrick. Yes, that's his name. Barrick, yes.
I want to say super size, but now I have him on a medium to large. He's talking too much and getting caught, but I love him. Yeah. But Derek F is well liked in the house. I don't see this guy going anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, he's jury for sure.
Yeah.
Derek and Brittany are like, I think, the only two of everyone that I think will definitely make it to jury.
Yeah, he's a large fry for me, not quite a super size. I hope he sticks to the Cookout Alliance. I will be heartbroken if the Cookout Alliance does not stay strong.
No, I think they will. I genuinely think Cookout will stay strong.
He's a super size. Love that man. Derek F is greater than Derek X. Absolutely.
By the way, Alex Broomstick said I was hot. Hey,
we love that Broomstick.
Yes, thank you, Brent.
Well, Frenchie's blaming him for everything. Well, Frenchie can literally get fucked. I don't think anybody is believing that. I'm like, no, I don't like him personally. I can see how his talking a bit too much and getting caught is kind of like, oh, you got to be careful. But I think it's just because Derek doesn't know Big Brother a lot. Derek doesn't know Big Brother as well as some of the other players, so he just needs to like get his footing. Hello, Jolene.
Hello, Mama.
Jolene. Yes. Yes, Queen.
Guys, if you don't subscribe to Jolene, which I'm sure everyone here does, but if you don't, go to Jolene's channel and subscribe. She is, I was telling her on the phone today, she is the Mother Teresa of Big Brother YouTube. And like, she is just everything, guys. So you have to subscribe to her amazing channel. She's just such an awesome person. So we love Jolene here.
We love Jolene. Thank you, Jolene. Yeah, well, Derek F, it's a large fry for me.
Large
fry. Let's pull up our next person before we get to Frenchie.
The trade of the season.
The trade of the season. I will not be shy about this. Derek X is hot.
Yes, Derek X is sexy AF, okay? Like, I hope he gets evicted week 1 because then he can fly out to my house in Ferndale, Michigan, and hit that up. Yes, he can. So
I love it. Yes. Derek X, I will say I'm a little bummed that he's being so bro-y and he's aligning with the bros and trying to do an all-male alliance. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yep. Really quick, also, Alex, I do want to give a shout out to Shan. We love you, Shan.
Hi.
We love you. Shan just did a really, it was really emotional, but just awesome podcast. And I just want to give my love to you, Shan. You are awesome, and don't let anyone hurt your sparkle because you deserve to shine bright every day. We love you.
We love you, Shan. Y'all can have Derek X. He's not my type. He's cute though. Small fry. Derek X makes me sad. Oh yeah, Derek X is not very well liked by everybody, it seems. But I still think he's hot.
He's a bro though, and we don't like a bro.
But his personality is not it. Sorry, guys.
Why? But I was in a fraternity myself. All Jews, by the way. It was AE Pi, and I'm not bro-y, so hey, there you go.
Yeah, but he's just a little too bro-y for me. So I'm medium fry just because I think he's hot, but in reality, it's a small fry.
Yes, looks, large fry, strategy, small minus.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Sandy. I liked him much more preseason.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he was my second draft pick because I'm like, ooh, I want this guy because he's hot.
Okay, Alex, I'm ready. I'm ready to go to the next one. I'm ready.
Are y'all ready to talk about the man of the hour?
Come on, Frenchie. Let's get back toward week 2. Oh,
come on, Frenchie.
Let's
get sent home.
Let's not talk about this mess of a mess. Like last night, Alex, he was waking up people out of bed to make a bomb squad. He is literally losing his mind in the Big Brother house. How did he pass the test to get into this house? Who cast this man? What were you thinking, people?
I mean, he's creating great television. So I understand why they cast this man. Because he is so neurotic. Like, he should have gone for that second week of safety. I mean, I'm kind of glad he didn't because now he can get backdoored. Frenchie's a dumpster fire. Oh my goodness. The Frenchie digging.
The man is off his mind. What? Okay, episode 1, we were like, okay, we stand Frenchie. He's great. Like, okay, like feeds night 1. He does not want to nominate any people of color. He doesn't want to nominate any women. I'm like, this season's going to be different. It's going to be great. And then he's like, I'm targeting Brent. I'm like, work, mama. You're targeting the person we don't like anyway. And then 5 minutes later, it was just the start of the end. It was just like rolling down the river. Okay, like it was a mess. So just man, I can't deal.
I'm like, this guy, you can tell he's gone into it being like, okay, I don't want people to have preconceived notions of me. So he's like playing for too many people. He's not playing for himself. I think Frenchie could actually be a good player if he just calmed the fuck down.
But he's like, not to.
Unless if he just stuck with what he said, like, I'm not targeting any women and I'm not targeting any people of color. If he just kept that, not woken people up in the middle of the night, been like, okay, I'm aligning with Tiffany, the first person he really like started having conversations with.
Yes.
And then that's all he did, and then just laid low as HOH. Dude would have been great. Twitter would have loved him. The house would have loved him. Like, I do not know why this guy has gotten in his head so much. Oh my goodness, Jolene, stop it. I can't handle that from you, Jolene. You're going to make me cry up in here.
I love it.
He's too much in his own head. Yes.
People are starting to like figure it out. Like Tiffany's clocked him, Azah's clocked him, Hannah's clocked him. there's like people that are starting to clock him now and figure him out. So I think of the chances of 1 about to 100 of him being backdoored next week, I think he's done. And I was saying this last night with Jolene, but I think he's going to get, once those nominees are set, once that veto nominee is up and the week is done, there's going to be a big blowout and turn on him. 100%. I see a huge fight or a house meeting or something that's going to call him out on all his BS.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The fact that he is waking people up in the middle of the night. You have to remember, season 1 of Big Brother was literally just, can these people live together and like each other? That's still part of the game. And if you're waking people up in the middle of the night, you're pissing people off. Like you are making people mad. Frenchie's fake, yes.
Oh, 100%. He literally has, I don't know what's wrong with him, Alex. I don't get it. There's something wrong in there. There's something wrong. And we are big supporters, big supporters of mental health here. But
I love this energy from Marco Polo. I would have given him a wake me up bitch slap. That's too funny.
Fiji said an Audrey Middleton thing. Didn't Audrey wake people up? Now, I wanted to tweet Audrey. I was saying by like, hey, girl, can you give Frenchie a blanket? He needs one or 5 of every different color. He wants to buy out your blanket brand. So let's go.
I want him to stay for a couple more weeks just for the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Frenchie didn't watch Jolene's 5 tips video. He probably should have.
Everyone should watch it. It's very helpful.
Yeah, he probably should have watched that video because it hurts my heart because there was a split few hours where we were like, man, Frenchie's actually a really good player. And man, it's just really breaking my heart. It really is.
Fun. But okay, so a ranking of Frenchie though, I would give him like a no fry.
For the first hour and a half of the lives, I'll say I'd give him a large fry. Everything after that, small fry.
I ate them all. There's nothing there.
No, this guy is not it. Not it at all. And I think it's pretty fair to say that our commenters are in agreement that this is a small fry. Yeah, burn the shit down. Oh my God. Yes, I cannot. Definitely. Frenchie is a plastic model of a supersized fry. Frenchie fry. You know what? We've been trying to come up with what our hot mess award for this season would be, and it might be the Frenchie Fry Award. So Rebecca, you might have just named our Frenchie Fry Award for the season.
So we always are a big couch potato queen thing is we like to do superlatives, and our hot mess award, we always make it to that, like our drag race. For those who watch Drag Race, we call it the La La Ree Bag Dress Award. So this will be the Frenchie Fry Award.
I just made it, so it's official, y'all. We have our Frenchie Fry Award.
There we go.
It is ready to go. Yeah, but this guy, man, he's really breaking my heart. You did this to yourself, guy. I cannot. Yeah, no fries. Goodbye, Frenchie. Let's get him off my screen before I get too angry.
Amazing.
Man.
Who's next?
I cannot. Let's talk about someone nicer, okay? Let's talk about Hannah.
Let's talk about Hannah. I love Hannah. I do. She's great. And last night, Alex, she was trying to get information. So Frenchie was making this new bomb squad slaughterhouse, candlestick makers, cut the meat alliance, meat choppers, whatever they are. And Hannah like walks up to the HOH room late at night, and then like Frenchie comes out and she's like, what's going on? He's like, there's all this stuff going on. He basically tells her, there's an alliance of 9 people upstairs, but we don't want you to come in yet. And she's like, can I just come in to say goodnight to everyone? And he's like, sure, go in and say goodnight to everyone. So she knows what's going on. Like she has all the info, and I love her. She knows Big Brother. She has the knowledge, and I think she could potentially do very well.
When Hannah called out Rat Cole, I was dying. When she was like calling her a rat on the lives, I was like, this is hilarious.
Oh, Rat
It
Cole.
was Rat Cole, icon legend.
Honestly, Jolene Lunzer does the best impression of Nicole. Like, I try to, like, oh my God, you guys.
Oh my God, you guys.
But I'm Nicole, and I live in Michigan, and I give Michigan a bad rap for
I'm Nicole Franzel.
my husband is a police officer. He's a cop.
I literally cannot. Yes, Rat Cole.
You guys, Alex, I said this.
The whole house is in Frenchie's alliance.
You guys, Alex, who is a good Judy to me, Alex is one of my best friends. Her and Sam, our trifecta, got me a cameo from Rachel Riley for my birthday.
We did.
And on it, there was Brendan interrupting, calling out Nicole Franzel, and it was amazing. It was great.
Yeah, we'll tweet that on our Twitter. We'll put the video that Rachel Riley sent us where she makes fun of Nicole on our Twitter. So make sure you guys follow us there so you can see it.
It's
Nicole
right
Franzel is seriously terrible. Only the racists beat her for the title. Yeah, seriously, very that. Well, apparently someone likes her. She's the hottest BB player ever. Go off. Work. Work. Okay.
Hannah is one of my faves. I'd say she's a large minus because, yes, she hasn't shown everything that she can bring to the table yet. But Alex, I think she's going to.
Yeah.
I think she has it in her.
She's another one of my draft picks, so I'm hoping that she pulls it out. I'm going to give her a medium plus for now just because I would like to see her kind of take what she has going on in her head and actually apply it.
Yes.
Because I can tell she's trying to make moves, but she hasn't really set the groundwork yet. So I'd like to see her actually follow through, but I think she will become a large fry probably in the next few days.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about who are we on? Kyland. What a sweetheart. Y'all, when I saw him on that horse, I was just like, what in the Bachelor Nation is this?
I know we're going to plug this, guys. Alex hosts our Bachelor show with her friend Ken on, what day is it, Alex? What are the times?
It's Mondays at 10:15 after the episode. So if y'all watch Bachelor or Bachelorette, come chat with us after the episode because me and Ken kiki and we go nuts. We love the Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor Nation.
Yeah, so they slay that Bachelor.
Kyland is the trade of the season. Yeah, that too. There's lots of trade this season, honestly.
Yes. I agree. Kyland is definitely on that track. Kyland and Derek X and Xavier. Okay.
I like Kyland, but I would rather see him go than Alyssa or Claire. I don't think he's going to go this week. I don't think they're going to target Kyland.
And actually, very recently, by the way, I think feeds are cut now. Are they doing the veto competition right now?
Can someone let us know what's going on in the feeds right now?
I'm pretty sure it's veto competition right now, but before it happened, Frenchie was saying that he'd rather Kyland go over Alyssa. So,
which is wild.
Yeah.
Kyland is pansexual, part of the LGBT family. We love to see it. I love all the queerness on this season, guys. Couch Potato Queens, we are a fat-friendly podcast. We are a queer podcast. All of our Couch Potato Queens are queer, so just know this is a safe space for our queer family.
Love
here.
It. Brianna K asked what trade is. So, Alex, I want you to let Brianna know what trade is.
All right. So talking about the LGBT up in here, trade is something that us gays use to say hot person. If someone is the trade of the season, it comes from RuPaul's Drag Race. It's where we hear it a lot, where they say, who's like the hottest one in the group? Who's the trade? Who do I want to get with the most? Oh, they're trade. So used in a sentence would be, oh yes, last night I was on Grindr and I got some trade.
Yes.
Yes.
Trade is the trade.
Yes. Yes, that is trade.
And people said that Joey J was the trade of Big Brother 13.
Feeds are still going on. Okay.
No, still going on. So It's good. But Kyland, he's playing a decently good game. He has this little mini alliance with Sarah Beth. He's working the Cookout Alliance, so he's part of that. He's in with the Bros and with French Twist.
And just to answer this question, trade can be anybody. But typically it's something the gays talk about with other gays, but trade can be anyone.
Yes.
Trade can be anybody.
Yes.
Trade can be anybody.
Yes.
Derek X, definitely a straight man, but still trade. Still trade. I love it. I love educating the children.
Love this. Maybe we'll have a trade award. We should start that for Big Brother. Who's the hottest guy in the episode?
The trade award. I love it.
Love it.
Okay. I can't wait to talk about Xavier. Xavier is my trade then.
Cindy, we love you.
Yes, I love it. I love educating the children. But Kyland, I'm going to give Kyland a medium fry. I think he is doing well. He's not making anyone mad. I think that he could be. I remember seeing the other night that he was like talking a lot with Sarah Beth, and I was just kind of like, why are you putting all your eggs in this basket?
Very true.
It was just kind of weird to me. I'm like, it seemed like a weird person to be like aligning with right off the bat, but like maybe he doesn't realize that she's kind of a weaker player.
I think Sarah Beth and him are perfect together, though. I think that could, if he stays in the game, that's going to be a very strong alliance down the line, I think. Which is Sarah Beth.
Medium fries for him.
Yeah, I'd say medium.
Medium.
And he could go.
Because he's laying really low.
I think there's a chance he could go. But I think there's a chance he could get vetoed, though, too. It just depends on the veto, really. For me.
I'm really curious to see how this veto goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of mediums across the board. I think Kyland could become a major player depending on who goes home this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's next?
Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
Oh, just click on cast. Oh, you can go. It's all good.
We'll be fine. We'll get back there. No matter what, we'll get back there. Okay.
Okay.
Me just clicking around all willy-nilly.
It's all good. Who is next on the list, Mama? We got
Sarah Beth.
Okay, Alex, one of the biggest surprises to me in this game. One of the biggest surprises to me. I thought she was boring. I thought she was going to be like Bronte 2.0, but she's playing a good game. She's playing great. She's on no one's radar. Yeah. At all. Yeah. Zero. Like, I'm going to give her like a large minus because no one wants her to go right now. She has protection with Kyland. She's just there and no one's noticing her. Like Claire, people are noticing. Sarah Beth, no one's noticing.
And is she on my draft?
I think so.
Sarah is on my draft. I was surprised by her because I was like, man, this girl is going to be first boot. That's what we said. We said Sarah Beth has first boot energy. And you know what? It looks like everyone is liking her. Super size. I'm not sure on Sarah so far, but she seems good. Sarah Beth is great. Large for me. Yeah, guys. Totally. Yep. Large minus. Like, then that's where I'm at. As I'm like, you know what, girl? This is how you play week 1.
Yes.
Because people are coming in here right now and they're going too hard. They're playing too hard, too fast, and they're going to get people pissed. Whereas Sarah Beth is just creating friendships, which is really what week 1 is about, in my opinion.
I literally
supersize.
Yeah, she could do very well on this. Like I think so. And she was trying to save Claire. Someone said that she was trying to save Claire to Frenchie. She's like, yeah, we should work with Claire. Claire's great. So maybe by saying that they may have saved her. I really hope it did because I think Claire brings so much to the table. So
yeah, I can't wait to see what happens to her too, because she's somebody that I could see going in 2 weeks, and she's somebody who I could see making it to the end.
Yeah.
So I'm really stumped about her. And I typically I can kind of see reality TV from a mile away, but her, I'm like, what is going on? So she's a really cool player to me, and I'm excited to have her on the show.
Absolutely. So Sarah Beth, let's say we're saying large minus, I think.
Yeah, like large fry, not quite a super size because we're still waiting for something. But speaking of super size,
This is the
Let's
main
talk
event.
about this absolute icon. Okay. First off, she is from Detroit. We are from Detroit.
Alex, can we give a moment of like gratitude silence for this queen? That is Tiffany. Pray. This woman is amazing.
I'm like, I cannot handle how much I love Tiffany Mitchell.
Tiffany Mitchell can be our friend, Alex. She's from Detroit, and I think she lives in Clawson. We could be friends with this woman.
We are from Detroit, so we are from the same city as her. With the place that she was like filming her little like "This Is Me" video. We live real close by. We love her. She's awesome, and I really want to see this woman do well. Supersize is across the board. She created the Cookout Alliance. She's kind of keeping Frenchie in line as much as she can. Supersize for giving me Danielle Reyes from BB3. Yes,
Danielle Reyes. She is the second coming of Danielle Reyes, everybody. And for those of you that people can be super fans and not know Danielle because she's a very early season. But for those of you that are mega fans like me and Alex are, Danielle Reyes should have won Big Brother 3. She slayed the game, never got nominated, made it all the way to the end. And because they didn't sequester a jury, she lost to Lisa, which was a really big shame because it's awful. But I think Tiffany is the first woman that I have seen in 20 years that I think has the potential to slay this game like Danielle did. I really think so. I think she is very smart. I think she knows what's going on. She keeps it in, but I think Tiffany needs to find her Jason or her one person, which I think that's Azah, but I'm not 100% sure who that is. I'm pretty sure it's Azah though.
So she's been very social, but also gaming, which we love. Totally. Tiffany's my winner pick. Yeah. Tiffany was going to be my first pick for my draft, but Chantel from Reality Realness took her before me.
Which shout out to Chantel, by the way. We love Chantel here.
We'll be going live with her tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we are going live with Chantel, which we'll shout it out again.
Eastern time.
Yep. Eastern time. We're on Eastern. We live in Michigan, so Eastern time if we see something. So.
Yeah. If Azah and Tiffany run this game, isn't that really, can we all just like manifest this happening? Like, please.
Yes.
Like this is like, it would be epic. It'd be iconic. Yeah, we love Chantel here too. She might come in second like Danielle Reyes did. You know what? I think she might have more of a possibility to win because I think she's going to understand that jury management is part of the game.
I think we're looking at our winner, Alex. I think, and I know it's week 1, but I don't want to jinx it. I think we could be very, very likely looking at our winner of season 23 right here.
I think that Tiff, Derek, F, and Azah can take it all the way. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
I would live. Any of them win, and I'm good. Any of them.
Yeah. Yeah, jury will absolutely be critical this season. And that's what people need to be realizing. Like these first boots, you want to be thinking, okay, is that somebody who would potentially vote for me in jury?
That's why they probably will want to chop Frenchie because Frenchie, they won't be able to read him because he's going to change his mind every 5 seconds.
Yeah, Frenchie's just going to be chaotic.
I hate chaos players. I mean, they're fun to watch. Like for chaos.
For me as a person watching, I'm like, let's keep Frenchie a few weeks just to watch him get into a fight.
He will get. I think he could end up getting into a fist fight and getting ejected. That's what I'm hoping for. No offense.
How wild would that be? Yeah, no Frenchie on jury.
No.
Agreed. But yeah, we love Tiffany here. Supersize Fry. She'll have to win some comps too, because a super fan like Claire will know she's a threat to win. Totally.
So
point about Frenchie, he would be a horrible juror.
So about that, Jess, there is apparently an alliance, an all-female alliance that was formed today of Claire, Tiffany, Azah, and Brittany. The four of them.
Was it called the Sirens?
I think it's called the Sirens. That they made it in the pantry room, in the storage room.
Yeah, the Sirens.
We'll see how it goes.
Luring men to their death. I love it.
Love it. Sounds delicious.
We love luring a man to his death.
All the men. Take out all the jocks. One at a time.
Iconic. Great. Let's talk about Travis. This guy sucks, y'all.
He's just there, and he hates women. He's just like that bro type who is just dumb, hates women, wants a bromance, wants to make this like Big Brother 16 because it's the only season he's seen. By the way, I was saying this last night, Alex. Can they like not show people Big Brother 16 ever? Like,
right?
Why?
I'm like, why are they showing people Big Brother 16?
Because Grodner has a hard on for Derek and Cody. That's why.
I know he does. And I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Get with the times, Grodner, or you're going to be coming next, girl. They already
Do people actually like Derek and Cody? Like, do fans like Derek and Cody?
No. The fans are all no. Okay, so fans, let me ask our chat. Do y'all like Derek or Cody? Like, we don't like Derek and Cody. Do you guys? I don't think any of them like Derek or Cody. I don't think any of the real fans like them. They can't.
No.
But maybe they do. But I hated both of them.
I need an alliance flowchart. Well, just you wait. We have an alliance flowchart that will be showing at the end of the episode. So hang tight because we got one on the way.
Yeah, our alliance flowchart is ready to go. So
Twitter despises Derek and Cody. No, I don't like Cody. Oh my god, but he did run the game. I love Derek for his true crime podcast. Okay, but not in Big Brother world. I'm okay with Derek, but I don't like Cody. I agree with that one. Derek is better than Cody.
Cody's just a douchebag.
Yeah, Cody's the worst.
No.
I'm just like, can we please stop trying to like create like more Derek and Codys? I'm like, no one wants this. And Travis is just very much like that energy.
Also, Cody's kind of like low-key problematic.
Yeah.
Like, he is. He hates women. I don't think he like really ever wants to align with the gay. I mean, did he really want to alliance with Frankie? Frankie was part of it, but I don't know if he's like pro like the gays. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't get that.
Didn't he like, I don't even know. Didn't he say that he was like a Trump supporter?
Yeah. I wouldn't take it against
I don't take that as fact because I could be wrong. I think I just remember that from during the election, but I'm like, man, that checks out. Oh my goodness. Travis is a small fry who thinks he is a supersized fry. Cody. Cody is working on his acting career. Ugh. I can't.
Guys, I thought it was Alyssa on the house night one. She was sick. She was thrown off night one. So, you know.
Yeah, but fuck Travis. Small fry.
Small fry Travis.
Goodbye, Travis. Not today.
Of course,
let's talk about somebody who surprised me.
But like, she's part of that slaughterhouse, meat choppers, butchers, and candlestick makers. I don't. Yeah. I like her though, and I like that she's a little thick. She's a couch potato queen ready. You know what I mean? They didn't advertise her as a little thick and beautiful, but she is.
I like her because I thought I would hate her as like a personality, but she actually seems like down to earth and cool, but she's playing kind of whack. Like she's aligning with the lame people. Like Whitney and Xavier are getting close. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'd be cool with that. I am down. She does look like Kerry Washington.
Yeah.
And now that I've seen that, I can't take that. It's like all I see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the All Girls Alliance better not ask her to be in the alliance. She's going to be the next Nicole Franzel. Ugh.
That scares me. She could be the next Nicole Franzel because she seems like she needs a man. She's like a Bachelor reject from 5 years ago.
Oh my goodness. I like Whitney. She's cute. Just not doing much, but maybe I only think that because the others are doing too much. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because she could just be playing low right now because it's early in the game. So I'm not going to write Whitney off entirely yet, but I'm not like blown away by her. If I had to like list the Big Brother players off the top of my head, I probably would forget her until the end. Photoshopped Kerry Washington. Photoshopped. Oh my god.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right now, she's a medium for me.
Yeah, she's a medium for me as well. I think that she could be better depending on, again, who goes this week.
Very true.
You know? And let's talk about our last person, our secret lawyer pretending to be a bartender, Xavier. Sandy's trade of the season.
He's a beautiful man. I was watching him work out this morning. I was with the shirt off. Oh God. There was no shirt on and he was doing crunches and I don't care. And I'll own it.
He's also from Michigan. He's from Kalamazoo, so go off.
Yes, he's from Kalamazoo. All right. No, I think he lives in Milwaukee though. He lives in Wisconsin, so that's Sam's hometown, right?
No.
Well, not in Milwaukee, but Sam's from Wisconsin.
Yeah. So, who's gonna want to nominate that phase? Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, Xavier. Everyone loves Xavier.
I'm thirsty for Xavier, and I'm not gonna lie.
I think Xavier is hot. He can salt my fries.
Oh, the ranch dressing on that fries. See you, broomstick.
Oh my goodness, y'all. These comments need to chill. I thought I was thirsty earlier in the pod, but y'all thirsty now. Oh my goodness. But let's talk about his game though. How do we think he's playing his game right now? What's your opinions, Josh?
I think he's playing great. I think he's on no one's radar. Everyone wants to include him and stuff. I think he's loved throughout the house, and I think he's in one of the best positions in the house right now. So I will say supersize for him. I think he's playing great.
Yeah.
He's on all ends right now.
Yeah, he's basically the Texas heat wave.
Hi, a new subscriber. Hi, Reddy.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel.
Hi. Yeah, but it's looking like supersizes across the board. I will say I'm a little worried he's going to be an early boot.
Oh, don't put that energy out there. I could see him being the last pre-juror, depending on how the game goes. He definitely reads that like fifth boot. I don't think he's going to be one of the first ones, though. I think I would love him to get far and win this game, though. I would love it.
Yeah. I would really like to see him do well. I'd like to see him thrive, but he is the most physically fit in the house.
Yeah,
he could be a challenge threat, and people could want to get him out simply because if he got up in front of the jury, he would win.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I think he could be a target because he's a safe person to put on the block in the sense of you could just say he's the biggest challenge threat. I'm putting you on the block.
Very true.
And then you won't look like a douche as the HOH.
Yeah, we don't. I really hope he stays. I don't think he's growing out right now. He's part of these bro alliances, but he's keeping his cards in, and I think he has that loyalty to the cookout. And I hope he keeps the cookout.
I can see Xavier being juror number 1 at the worst. Anything after that is a treat. I would know he wants to win, but yeah. Totally. I do see him kind of being like in that middle range, which sucks because I'd like to see this guy in the end.
Oh, for sure. I would love
I'd love to see this guy in the end. The cookout will protect him. He'll be just fine. I hope that's what happens. 100%.
Oh, for sure.
But if we get one of these like Brent champagnes or like, you know, even like a Whitney or, oh no, Whitney and him are getting kind of close.
They are. I think that being a showman's.
You know what I mean? But if we get someone who's outside of the cookout, they could potentially put him up and just say, I'm putting you up because you are a challenge threat. That's the only thing I worry about is he seems like a safe person to put on the block if you're trying to be a well-liked HOH.
Yeah. And honestly, the cookout, I think we'll talk about that when we get into alliances. We'll talk more in depth about alliances when we get to that. But I think everyone in this chat is team cookout. I think everybody wants that alliance to work out. 100%.
So let's pull up our but you know what? How about before we do let's do our alliances now, Josh. So if you want to pull up our alliance chart.
Yeah, let me pull that.
Let's see what we have. And y'all, this alliance chart is not easy to follow because it's only 4 days old too. So whoever is making these alliance charts, Good luck.
Okay. So this is brought to you by Big Brother Junkie on Twitter. So thank you, Big Brother Junkie, for making these. They do it they update this, I think, like every day or every few days of what's going on. Might be every day because of Frenchie just changing everything up.
Seriously.
But like you have right now, I mean, you have your 4 teams. So like people are with their teams. Yes, Frenchie, Alyssa, and Christian are on the same team. So they weren't aligned. They were just on the same team here. But basically, though, you have your Cookout Alliance right there. And I think the Cookout Alliance, Alex, if you agree, it's really the center of everything. I really think.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I really think the cookout of like, you know, Azah and Derek and Tiffany and Xavier, top right corner, everybody, Kyland, and like someone, Hannah, I think that they can dominate this game. I really think they can.
Do you think that we're going to see alliances forming out of these teams?
I would have thought that initially, but for the fact that what's going on with the Jokers, where Azah and Brittany are now clocking Frenchie, and what that means, I think that Derek is going to start clocking him. I don't think the Jokers are going to be aligned. Aces, no, I don't know. I don't think these teams are going to align.
No, I don't think the teams are going to align either. I think that the teams could actually be used to, I think people are going to start throwing competition so that they can backdoor people on their own team.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I feel like Azah and Brittany might try and, by the end of this, it's going to be like everyone trying to backdoor Frenchie.
Yeah. Are you saying that the Cookout is the only stable alliance right now? Because that's what I'm thinking. Because I agree.
For sure. Cookout, definitely. I'm sure that's what they're saying. Cookout right now is the only stable alliance. Then we'll see how this girl alliance goes. But like the Butchers and Slaughterhouse, that is not stable.
Is the Slaughterhouse all 8 of those people?
So the Slaughterhouse is just the 3. So the Slaughterhouse is just Christian, Kyland, and Frenchie. They're the Butchers with Derek and Xavier. And then they also brought in Brent, the douchebag, Whitney, and Alyssa. And by the way, Frenchie was so condescending to Alyssa yesterday and talking down to her.
That's so annoying.
Like, bullshit. Like, what is this, 1953? Like,
no. Jokers will for sure throw the next HOH. Yeah,
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah, they're not going to win it because I think they're going to want him backdoored 100%. I think the Cookout needs to have a meeting, or like once they communicate, I think like the stars are going to align to turn against Frenchie.
Because there's a member of the Cookout on every single one of the 4 teams, right? Yes, there is.
There is. There's at least one member of the Cookout on every team. Like they control the house right now. Yeah.
So they could decide, okay, we want the queens to win this week, so we're all going to throw the competition and let the queens win. And they could literally decide who the HOH is if they wanted.
They could decide everyone that goes home. Those 6 votes.
I'm all for the Cookout, absolutely. Most of the time, I'm like, I do not want to see one giant alliance like dominate everything, except right now.
The Cookout's like the only time that I'm here for, because it's just about damn time that someone of color wins this game. It needs to happen.
Absolutely. Y'all, let us know in the comments. I like this comment right here, Kings and Queens for next HOH. Who if like perfect world, who would be the next HOH? Who would you like to see next week as the HOH? Josh, who would you like to see as HOH next week?
Tiffany.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll do it, though. I think Tiffany might throw it, but I think Tiffany's the only one that is strong enough to do something. But if she's playing like Danielle Reyes, she might not do it. I think I agree. Claire would be a good one.
You think it's too early in the game to have like a big player like Tiffany be the HOH?
I don't want a guy winning the next HOH. I would say Tiffany or Claire. I think Claire will do damage control. I think Hannah could do good as well with it. Claire, Hannah, any of these girls. I don't want Brittany winning, but any of the other 3 girls in that alliance would be great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. Hannah would be really good too, I think. But like one of the girls I'd want to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd really like to see like maybe like a Hannah next week.
Yeah. Like,
I,
hopefully HOH is like a luck one and Hannah wins.
because I'd like to see somebody who's in the Cookout Alliance, but is not a huge threat to win. And I think Hannah is a threat to win, as I could see her being in the end. But I agree by saying it's too early for Tiffany. I think that Hannah would be a good HOH because people aren't afraid of her because she's so young and unimposing.
I think Sarah Beth, Broomstick was saying Sarah Beth. I don't think Sarah Beth would put up any of the girls. I don't know what Sarah Beth would do because she'd have Kyland in her ear, but I don't think putting up the girls.
I could see Sarah Beth putting up jocks.
Yeah. I think Sarah Beth could do it too, but the girls are all, I hope they just don't want to throw it. Like, it's so important not to throw these HOHs, and some people think it's such a good strategy, and it's not. You got to play the game, because if you don't win, you're leaving it up to someone else to win who could take you out or want your allies out.
Yeah.
It's not to throw.
Yeah. You know who else could be a good HOH? We're saying we want a girl, but I think Derek F could be a good HOH next week.
Oh, for sure. Derek F would be great. I think he'd do what needs to get done, truthfully.
Yeah.
But it does scare me. He was saying, though, something like, if a guy goes, I want a girl to go next week. So it just depends. If a guy goes this week, oh, I don't want him to win. If a girl goes this week, perfect, he can win, because then he'll target.
Yeah. Derek F can't win.
Yeah, because Derek F would target a girl.
Oh, you're right.
If a guy goes this week.
Derek F could be targeting like Whitney. Derek F would probably target Whitney.
She
is like Alyssa.
So BFG, the target currently, it's changed so many times. When we woke up this morning, the target was Claire randomly because Brent was in Frenchie's ear about Claire, but I think it's changed again. And I think the target currently is Kyland. I've heard Hannah potentially was a target now, but I think it's just going to keep rotating. It's like a freaking, what is it? A Russian roulette wheel that's spinning. It's landing on everybody. And I could say right now, maybe it is Claire, maybe it's someone, but that could change in 5 minutes. They're about to play the veto. And then it really matters like who wins the veto, I guess, and how veto goes. But I hope it's not Claire, because the fans really like her. And I hope production knows that. Like, production knows the fans want Claire to stay in the game.
Yeah, I know last night the targets were Alyssa and Sarah Beth randomly for like a while.
Yeah.
As well. So that might be something that you hear as well. But Claire is the most recent target.
Yeah. Claire was, Brent is really doing, that scares me. Brent is really in Frenchie's ear. So I do think it may end up falling on Claire because Brent doesn't like her. And Frenchie is so far up Brent's ass. Maybe Frenchie's hot for Brent, maybe Frenchie just wants to be bro buddies with Brent because he's listening to everything Brent tells him. Really.
Yeah. Last I heard, it's Kyland that Frenchie wants out. So stupid. Man, God, Frenchie's so wishy-washy.
I couldn't deal with it. I'd be calling him out. Maybe I'm not meant for the show because I would be calling out Frenchie so hard. Like, the second those noms are, I'd be calling him out at the veto ceremony once the nom's up on the block. I'd be like, all right, you're done. You crazy. You need to get your shit together. You need to just door out of here. You need to self-evict, get your ass out of the house. Let's reset the week. That's what I want. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Y'all, we are getting to the end of this episode. So let's go ahead and bring up our superlatives. Josh, I can go ahead and bring these up right now, okay?
Perfect. Okay, if you want to do it, I'll just explain them. So when we say it, guys, we want you guys to give your answers to who do you guys think is this as well. So whatever we have 3 of them. So make sure to let us know what you think, comment, post your comments, and we'll show them, okay? So the first one, Alex, you want to take it away?
Yes. Our first one is going to be best in show. This does not mean who do you think is going to win. This is just right now in this moment. And this can be a person, a place, a thing, a moment, whatever. It can be anything you want. What was the best thing, person, whatever that's happened so far? What is the best in show to y'all? Josh, what is your best in show for
right
this
now, right
episode.
now, gotta give it up to Mama. Gotta give it up to Tiffany. She's slaying the game. She's doing great, and I think she's untouchable right now. And I mean, if there's anyone else here, I think that's an obvious one. I love her. I think she's great. I think Tiffany is slaying this game. Definitely.
Tiffany.
Cyber Alliance, Girls Alliance. Always here for Girls Alliance.
Yeah. My best in show, I think my best in show has to be Tiffany. I mean, she's really playing well for week 1. Like, week 1 is so crucial because you don't want to be playing too hard, but you want to be like creating like groundwork for all these alliances. And this is my best in show. The Cookout Alliance minus Derek F. Oh, I'm going to spread the love and give it to Azah. I love it. Brittany and Tiffany doing TikToks. Kyland's bed.
Alex, what is your impression of Brittany doing TikToks?
I love it. Tiffany catching Frenchie at the door. That's a good moment, Lady D.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm also going to give some love to Hannah, but for clocking them last night. That was great. So,
yeah, totally. Let's talk about our next superlative, everybody. And this is our Dark Horse Award. This is who surprised you, or what was something that made you go, gasp? Gasp. What made you surprised? What's something that you did not think would happen and it happened? This could be a person, place, thing, whatever you want it to be. I think my dark horse has to be Sarah Beth, because I was just like, who is this girl? She's not going to do well in the show. Big first boot energy. And now she's like killing it.
Yeah.
So, I agree with you, Broomstick. It's absolutely Sarah Beth for me. That is my dark horse. Frenchie's crazy ass. Yeah, Brittany. You're surprised by Brittany, Frenchie, and everything Frenchie.
Hannah's kind of, like Hannah has it in her too. But yeah, I agree. Sarah Beth really is like the obvious answer here. Like, Sarah Beth is playing a great game that we gave her credit for. So. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, Brent
did miss the shit out of Frenchie. It's like he farted and mist came out and Frenchie is just blinded.
Oh my God. Brent taking himself out of being nominated, talking himself. Yeah, that was surprising too, because it seemed like Brent was going to be on the block for all of yesterday.
Can I also give another top dog? Davon Rogers would be my top dog, because I feel like Davon's speech last season in Big Brother 22, when she got evicted, we knew Big Brother 2 was an awful, awful, awful season, and it was a rainy day, but she has brightened up the future of Big Brother for people of color that have not won this game, and she has been such a voice, and I love Davon. So Davon's in my top as well. Sorry to go.
Oh, we love Davon here. So that is our Dark Horse Award. Yeah, we love Day. Oh, goodness. And our last award that was named by, I think her name was Kennedy, maybe. Kennedy. But we have the Frenchie Fry Award. Who is our hot mess of the week? Hot mess.
Let's say it on 3.
Like, what is going on? What is happening? This is a mess. Mess. Person, place, thing. It can be whatever. We are calling it the Frenchie Fry Award because Frenchie has been a hot mess this whole time. So obviously this week, our Frenchie Fry Award goes to Frenchie.
I think it's going to be Frenchie every single time until Frenchie leaves.
Frenchie's tattoos.
I just think Frenchie's note that he found in his sock, apparently. Everything about this man needs to go. He needs to go. Brent also, okay, yes, I do love a beautiful Italian man. I always have. It's a beautiful thing. I love me that, but not Brent, because he's a douchebag.
Ooh, guys, y'all forgot French toast.
French twist. I love French everything. But Frenchie is the hottest mess.
But I think actually my hot mess for this is Frenchie waking people up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's a mess. Making a new bomb squad. Ugh.
Yeah, no. Like, stop with the waking people up. Frenchie in his overalls.
Christian's hair today. That's also hot. Those
Christian's cornrows. I'm like, I cannot.
No.
Like,
that was a courageous choice, but a bad one, as Marcellus said in Big Brother.
It's like he went to the barber and was like, give me the Post Malone. I'm like, I cannot. No. Honorable mention, Travis. Yeah, 100%. Marco Polo. I agree. But anyway, y'all, it is time for us to plug ourselves. So you can find me at alexknowsitall.jpg on Instagram. Give me a follow. Come say, hey, I love to chit chat about reality TV. So send me a message and we can talk about it and tell me what's going on. Or you can follow me on Twitter at alexknowsitall_. Yeah, I'm also on TikTok at alexknowsitall. And here is Josh.
This also is me and Sam, but hold on, let me talk for a second. I'm just gonna
We're also gonna pull up this one. Okay. You can follow us at Couch Potato Queens, QWNZ on Twitter, and you can subscribe to our YouTube here. If you don't already subscribe, please give us a subscribe. It's super awesome when we get new subscribers, and we loved meeting all of you today at our channel, Couch Potato Queens on YouTube. We also have made an Instagram account today, so make sure you give our Instagram a follow. Would love to see you guys on our Instagram since it's brand new. It's at Couch Potato Queens on Instagram.
Queens, but like actually spell out Queen. So it'd
Queens, Queens.
ENS.
And you can follow Josh at Mendelson8 on Instagram and Twitter, y'all. We talk about Bravo. We talk about Drag Race. We talk about The Bachelor. We have lots and lots of stuff that we would love to chat with you all about. Yeah. So we hope to see you guys in the coming few days in our podcasts.
Let's shout out times. Tomorrow, guys, at 6 p.m., we have partnered every Sunday with Chantel at Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm going to go live with Alex and Chantel, the 3 of us. We are going to be talking live feeds tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Chantel. We will be posting that probably either tonight or tomorrow morning. So definitely tune in and chat with us. Alex goes on. What day do you do Bachelor, Alex?
We do Bachelor at Mondays at 10:15 after the new episodes.
Perfect. And this is all
live tweet during the episode.
And we go live with Sam, who you guys will love as well, on Friday nights at 10:15 Eastern to talk Drag Race All-Stars or Drag Race when it's on as well. We'll probably do UK when it comes back, just depending on time. A Drag Race Day is Friday. And also, I was talking with Sam about this today, but I am going to be starting a live feed show every Monday and Wednesday on top of that, and it will be at 10 p.m. Eastern as well. It's going to be called the Big Brother Live Feed Drive-Through. That's what we're going to call it. So that's going to be starting too. And Alex, Sam might be watching Big Brother. He might be starting to watch this.
I love that. Let's get Sam watching Big Brother, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was awesome to meet all of you guys. Love chatting with you about this. And I cannot wait till we go live tomorrow and get to see you guys again and next week, whenever. Can't wait to watch this season with you all. Have a wonderful day and do not let anybody dull your sparkle. Goodbye.